Hey you, welcome to Beauty Over 40. So I'm excited. I'm joining the makeup group Keeping It Real Fun collaboration with Michelle of Age Graceful. This month's theme is all about the glitz and glam. We have been charged to use green and gold metallics and shimmer to create a beautiful holiday look. Definitely make sure you check out all the girls that are participating in this month's collaboration. All their information will be down below. And if you'd like to see my look, definitely stay tuned.
I'm down if you're down. Let's ride out right now. We'll go where there ain't no crowds. Somewhere underneath the clouds. I'm down if you're down.
Guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm just adding to what I already have today. I already took my eyeshadow off. So now I'm going to put some eyeshadow base, eyeshadow primer on my lid. All right, I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. Blend that into my skin, my crease. And so for my crease color, I do like to start off with a transition color. And for my first transition color, I'm going to be using the Hello Charmer by Boxy Charm. And I'm gonna go in with this color here, Cup of Joe. I'm just gonna put that in my crease. I usually like to start off with a warm color in my crease and then build out from there. I just feel like it just really gives a really nice blended look. So we're gonna start off with that. Cup of Joe. Blend that out a little bit. All right, and then I'm gonna go into my Dream Cosmetics Green Come True palette. Green Come True. And then I'm gonna go in, I don't know. I can't decide between this one or this one. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the darker one. My gut is telling me to go with the darker one. So I'm gonna go with the darker one. I kind of want to outline because I want to do a cut crease. So I'm kind of gonna outline for that. So I'm just gonna kind of stamp it on first. And I'm gonna relax my eye to see where my brush needs to fall into that crease. This brush is kind of big, but we're gonna work it out. Just get a little bit of swoop over here. All right, and we're gonna do the same thing over here. Just press it into the crease. Let the brush fall where it may. Let it fall wherever it wants. Just kind of feel your crease out. It's a real pretty green. Of course, we're not going to keep all that because we're going to cut the crease. And I'm really hoping this doesn't take longer than what I want it to. Let's see. Okay, so we're just going to blend out the top part of that. Really light-handed, just very light-handed. And so I'm blending it out and just kind of pulling it up at the same time. Same thing over here. Start at the line and just blend. I'm gonna go back into that first color to blend that out a little bit more. Very light-handed, just blend that out some more. I'm going a little dramatic today. As you can see, I miss doing these really fun dramatic looks, so I couldn't resist. All right, I think I'm gonna go back into that green. I just wanna make sure my color is good before I cut the crease. All right, let's find something to cut this with. All right, so I'm just grabbing these small little Q-tips, and I'm just gonna use these to hopefully cut my crease. And again, I'm keeping my eye open so I can kind of see where I want to remove that product and where my cut is going to be. Okay, I'm just gonna first just kind of make an outline, as you can see. And I'm just using micellar water for this. Try not to mess up my foundation over there. As you can see, this works really good. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let you guys see that little Q-tip again. These little Q-tips I do have on my website. These are perfect for cutting the crease, or even like if you want to, you know, make a little sharp line there. Actually, I'm gonna clean this side up a little bit more. All right, again, I'm holding my, so if my eye was closed, I can't really see, you know, where I want to cut it. But if I keep my eye open, I can see exactly where I want to make my cut and where my crease is gonna fall. You know, the older I get, I lose that lid space and, you know, the elasticity in, you know, in my lid, because, you know, I am maturing. These do work really good. However, I do wish it was a little bit more like swab on there. A little bit more cotton on there. Got a cut crease. I'm just going back, making sure this up here is blended as much as possible. Let's see, what do I want to use to cut my crease? Sorry, y'all, I'm like in a zone. Let me see. All right, so I'm gonna use my P. Louise base to cut my crease. And again, you want a brush that's really nice and thin where you can cut that crease. Look how sharp that is. I actually pulled it on a wipe to make sure it's really thin. You want to make sure the product is on both sides of the brush, and try to make sure you get just a thin layer of product there. Okay, you just want to follow along where you made that cut. I want to try to get as close to the line as possible and then worry about the rest later. So I'm just kind of stamping, patting my brush along that line. And if you're not sure, always try to go under it where you're not as close, because you can always, you know, add to it, but you can't take away. Again, I just want a thin layer of product, so I'm just going to try to pull that product down. I'm not going to worry about this area here because I can go back in with my foundation to clean that up. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's do the other side. And that's why it's so important. Sorry guys, when I'm in a zone, sometimes my voice lowers down, but that's why it's so important to, like, I notice a lot of people, depending on what they're doing, they'll like close their eye or hold their eye and pull it. You can't do your best work like that. You really have to keep your eyes open. Even when I do my eyeliner, my eyes are open. I will keep my eyes open, so because I want to see exactly where that eyeliner is going to be when my eyes are open. So, you know, I will place that liner here or wherever I want to start my line so I can see where it's going to be. So I want to see everything so I know exactly where it's going to land. And again, if you're not sure, just put that product a little bit lower than where that line is and then go back up to, you know, fill it in. And I know it's easier said than done, but practice makes permanent. See, when I close my eyes on this side, this line has gone up a little bit higher, so I gotta take my line a little bit higher. All right, so we need green and gold. So I know I showed you guys the green come true and this BoxyCharm Hello Charmer. I think I might sneak into this Shared Planet palette. Very pretty palette. I've never used it. It did come in a BoxyCharm. Let's open it for you guys. Whoops, there goes the plastic. This gold in here, right. This gold in here is very pretty, and then the green, it's like an olive green over here, very pretty. So I don't know what I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna go for it. However, I want to make sure that this is dried down, and I want to make sure I'm not creasing. So I'm just gonna press that and then also pull some of that product off at the same time. We just want a little bit tacky, not too wet. I don't know what green I want to use. I know there is a metallic green in here also in this green come true palette, but I don't want neon. So I think I'm gonna go with this olive one. Ooh, it looks pretty dark, but let's see. It is pretty dark. Kind of glitzy. I'm just gonna go for it. I am going to, let's see, I'm gonna use that brush that I cut the crease with, just to get a little bit closer here. And I think I'm gonna go with the Hello Charmer Gold, just because that one is a little bit brighter than the Shared Planet. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the center. Overlap that with my first color. That is really pretty. Okay, and remember, as always, when blending colors, you want to make sure that you're overlapping those colors, or where one stops and the other one starts. You want a nice blend, just like you're painting a canvas. So I'm overlapping that, as you can see, and it's just a nice transition of color. All right, and then we're gonna go back into that olive color and just dust that right on the edge here. Same thing with that, overlapping that color. I need some mascara. All right, for mascara, I'm just going to use this little trial size of Idole by Lancôme. Especially with colors like this, I want to make sure, because you know those colors fall, especially like metallic and very soft shadows. So I want to run that brush through my lashes as much as I can without getting it on my lid, so that eyeshadow is not in my lashes. All right, so before we do the bottom, I want to try to mimic this at the bottom. So I want a very dense brush and I think I'm gonna do the first green that I use in my crease because I want that color to stand out. So I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna do that inner and outer. All right, guys. So for lashes, I'm using Mind Slicker from my website. You can find these on my website. Beautiful lashes. All right, and as always, I like to either slide that glue on my lash or stamp it. So I'm just going to stamp it where my lash is going to be. Once I sit that on there, it's just going to stay. And we all know that, you know, our eyes are different. So a lot of times we put on lashes, they're quite different. So you just want to make sure you take some time, or even your placement. It depends on how, you know, you place your lash on. They could end up very well so different. So just make sure you take the time to style those lashes. All right, guys, the hair is out. And okay, so our eyes are really bold. So for me, a nice balance is a nude lip. If you've been following me, you know my favorite nude lip is like a muted, kind of has like a gray undertone. It's perfect. Anyway, this is Dream Cosmetics Crushing. Absolutely love this color. I like to just kind of put it in the center of my lips. Just a really nice, beautiful nude color. I absolutely love this color. All right, and as promised, I'm going to share the color foundation that I'm wearing today. That foundation is Lancôme Tint Idole 24-hour makeup. The color is 460 Suede Warm, so that's what I'm wearing today. Also, for anyone interested, the little turbie I have on, you guys know, well, for those that don't know, I do sell turbies as well on my website. That's available on my website. Yeah, so definitely check that out. And I know we were supposed to wear jewelry. I don't have much shimmer jewelry, just my preference. My style of jewelry is quite different. But I do have these beautiful goddess earrings that I sell on my website, and it kind of has like a green hue in the middle, and of course the color is gold. It's just really beautiful, very detailed, handcrafted piece of jewelry. I absolutely love these. I don't wear much gold as far as jewelry, but these are beautiful, and I do have these on my website. Feel like it fits my eye look perfect. That's my look, guys. This was definitely a fun look to do, and actually this is my first collaboration with the Keeping It Real Fun collaboration group. Michelle of Age Graceful, she does a great job. I just love her. I can give her all kind of accolades, but she's just a nice, genuine person. I really appreciate that. Excited to finally be a part of her makeup group Keeping It Real Fun collaboration. To all the other girls, thank you guys for letting me join in the collaboration as well. I look forward to interacting even more and getting to know you guys. If you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, give your girl a follow at LRH Makeup and also _beauty over40. Those links are down below. And of course, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to my channel, turning on post notifications. That way you'll be notified when I upload new content. All right, guys, until next time, remember the best makeup you can wear is confidence. Bye.